Yeah, it did.
I think we should
You
go to
guys
a
are
different.
really working for that tip, huh?
I think we should go to a different mechanic shop.
I think these guys are
I don't
great.
think they might be visually
Is this a B?
just.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm concerned what they do under the hood if they can't see who's driving.
Nah, I don't want to do that.
These are great guys. They know exactly what
Are
they're
you
doing.
kidding me?
Bob,
Yeah,
it's
dude.
2023.
Fine,
You can't
Yo, you
ask
guys
what's
wanna do
going on under the
paperwork for
hood.
us?
I can. Henry.
I don't want either one of us.
All
to
right,
do
who
paperwork.
am I putting it under?
You know what? I'll take it. It's fine. You know, my buddy here, it's been a rough day for him. It's gonna be under Trooper Moosebeard 260 with the state police.
Oh, no wonder why he's so bad at driving. He's a detective.
Actually, I'm a ranger. You can't even blame the detective part. Blame the fucking ranger part. The fuck?
What's your state ID?
4263. For both of you lads, there's a churro on the ground there for you, a little dessert. So
I just told this guy I was
put it in a
hungry.
nice bag, so it's not
And he's
actually
giving
on
it to the
floor.
mechanics.
He really is.
Is it a one
That's
across?
crazy.
Yeah, one across.
We're not touch those churros, Flav. Those aren't for you. Those are for the mechanics.
No, of course. I'm just gonna borrow a.
I think he's gonna steal our churros because
No. Hey, what's up,
Honestly,
Boomer? How you doing?
You should have just deputized me for the chase. I probably would have done better.
What are you getting at right now?
I'm just
Alright.
talking more shit.
All right, just says parts in the bin.
Yeah, this part's in the bin.
But yeah, there's three things in the world that I thoroughly love and enjoy:
I think the criminal could have used you more in the chase.
whiskey,
They rammed into a wall and flipped.
cigars,
Rammed into a wall and
Take these
and
dumplings.
watches. I haven't bought any watches recently. To be fair, I've done
Actually,
very good.
I've had some good crashes
Yo,
today.
what's up,
I did
Tyler?
a
How you
full-on
doing?
barrel roll and landed it earlier today. It was great.
Hell yeah.
Good things in
Long
yourself. I'm doing
inebriation
good.
was a little questionable.
I'm glad that 4th of July is over because it was a little.
Okay. We caught those
It got a
guys,
little loud
Henry.
this year.
We
You
did.
can't.
And I think it was only loud this year because I am now a night streamer, so like everyone waited till nightfall to shoot off their fireworks, and that was kind of my fault. That one's on me. So, how you doing, Tyler?
Taser prong removal, they would have never crashed into that tree.
eBay is a big purchase gap though. They have a lot of fucking. Dude, there's a watch that I really want. But I would never, ever buy. I know I've shown this thing on stream. This thing. I would. I like. Oh God. Where is it? Here it is. I love this thing. This watch is so cool to me. I don't know why. I love it. Love is like an understatement, but this thing, it was rare and limited, and they only made 600 of them, and you can't find them for MSRP. They're more like 3 times the price of MSRP now. But they're so cool. I just think it's a good looking watch. How much for it? I think it's like $2,000 right now.
Oh, damn it. I was really hoping to get more information about you, about this racing alias that you have, but I think I got to get going. All right. Well,
It's expensive. But then the other part of me is like, do I just get a budget Rolex for that price?
well, that implies that I can distinguish
You know what I
the
mean?
FF looks like on the street.
Do we have any 10-8 units that can respond to this?
Okay, you really gonna hit me with that? We gotta get out of here. These guys aren't as great as I thought. Come on, Flop.
Jesus.
Of course I know what a penumbra FF
Thank you,
tastes
bye.
like. What he looks
what's
like.
up, Flop?
Hey, what's going on? Good to see ya.
Yeah.
Eat penumbra FFs?
Oh god,
Why
I
you-
said the wrong thing. We gotta.
Flop, are you getting older or something? Why your hair's are white? What the hell?
What do you mean? Do you like it?
Heading northbound on Calais.
I mean, it's kind of stylish, yeah. I guess.
It's good drip, right? You like it?
Yeah, yeah.
Eh,
I'll go to the scene and see if I can.
Pretty
get
good. Hell yeah.
Thank you, thank you. I appreciate
You
it.
know, you have mismatched mustache with your hair. That's pretty cool.
Description.
Well, I mean, you know, the mustache kind of makes the whole thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah,
Make
yeah.
something.
What do you, Henry? You got some judgmental things you want to say, huh?
Well,
It's like an underscore for your face.
I
Okay.
guess it adds some extra sensation when you're using your mouth. I don't know.
Get me out of this car.
All
Get
right.
me
Thanks,
out of this
guys.
fucking car.
Appreciate
Get me out of
you.
this fucking
see
car.
ya.
Hey,
Jesus,
don't forget your churro on the ground.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'm not buying that watch at any point soon. If I end up buying that watch, something's gotta happen. But again, for 2000,
Well, those were nice guys.
I'd
What a
rather-
bunch of
I'd
sweethearts.
rather go get a bunch of
I can't
Rolex
believe they
for that
believed
price.
that lie I
Oh,
told them
yeah.
too. Wow.
which lie?
Oh, I told them you were the driver.
Oh yeah, that one. That's fucked up. You know that? The thing is, like, if I have 2000, I
Bob,
think I'd rather just save for.
A real pal would have just taken it on the chin.
Well, you know.
I see how it is.
Well, I think all three of us are knowledgeable in taking it on the chin.
Yep, that is true.
Yep. Yep.
That is true.
I'm here to, but AFK going to go sit on the couch and watch and most likely fall asleep. Hey, Boomer, it is all good. Jesus!
Oh my god.
Oh my god, we just got this repaired.
Hey, what's up, Daisy? How you doing? Are we doing well?
EMS is on scene right now.
Eating chicken noodle soup at the moment. Chicken noodle soup is so good. It's too hot today.
There's like 7 down individuals inside.
Jesus, there's more like half the force right now. Fucking 10-7.
Yeah, the
Oh,
radio's
yeah.
quiet.
Well,
Oh,
then
my
again,
radio's
we are
on.
listed as 10-7.
Yeah, but we had a legit reason. What's their reason?
I'm just saying, I don't know if all of these 10-7s are actually 10-7. I think a lot of people forget to change themselves.
I haven't seen Kong in a while. It's good to see him. Oh man. Oh chats. I think I'm gonna go motor for a little bit.
Ooh, it'd be a good time to do it.
Yeah.
I stopped Bloom from doing it earlier because he was around and I was around and that doesn't happen often. So I
Yeah,
scooped him
yeah.
up. And he's like, "Damn it, Moose Beard, I want to go motor." And I said, "No."
Was the one who shot down the.
You're
Well,
not
too
allowed.
bad. I wanna go motor.
Yeah, do it. I gotta get my cert again. I need it. I miss
Talk
it.
to me or Bloom. And if you
Thing
happen to
is-
see Candace, talk to Candace.
I rarely used it back then because there was always an opportunity. Like people always want to ride together, and I'm down. I'm always DTR, down to ride.
Listen, I'm all about DTR too.
Have the Klansman GSR.
Negative.
Yeah.
Oh look, what
I didn't
the
know.
hell is that?
I'll collect evidence downstairs.
Hey, firm.
Hi,
Holy
buddy.
fuck, what was
Have a good night, Flav. It was good hanging out. Sorry we couldn't hang out longer.
No, it's all good. Don't even sweat it. Go have a good rest of your night. Enjoy it. Enjoy some food.
I've got more of like an open schedule for like the next few months, so you'll probably see me more
okay.
often.
Okay, yeah.
Love you, pal.
That works. I love you too, buddy.
Thanks for riding, Henry. It was really good.
Henry, I love you,
Thanks for a
buddy.
Very memorable first mobile dispatch.
Yeah,
I
of course,
got
we
you.
can get that going
Even though
more
that was a
often.
B, that
That was
was all
actually really
Moose Beard.
Pepper 9976 SMH 1 times 47, and then I'll head on over to the arcade.
All right, chat.
You can help.
Little motor action today. Little fucking motor. I like a little motor.
Have you had an interview yet?
Little motor.
EMS from PD?
Stand up.
Oh, we got 347.
Yo, Nessa, what's going on? Good to see ya. How are ya?
And 4.
Make sure to tane people up there, so I'll grab my statements, please.
Please. Dispatch 220, show me back in service operating motor.
220 motor.
Let's get warmed up. I'm gonna need it. Whoop.
You good?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm sorry. God damn it. There's an alleyway here?
F9966 or kite.
Wow. Nice. All right, chat. How we doing? How we feeling? Hope we're doing well. I think we are good. Yo, Trobs coming in with the ginormous raid. You are beautiful. I love you, man. God damn it. Welcome, everybody. What's going on? I'm Chris. I play Flop. My character is a giant fucking papega. If you're here to see quality cop content, you're in the wrong place. If you're here to see some guy fall off his bike every 4 seconds, get mad at motor because it's shit, but it's actually not shit, and do ranger shit, you're here. Going for raid? Going for raid? We're raiding? Troms, I love you, buddy. Thank you so much. If you guys are new, welcome. I'm Chris. I play Flop. That one character. My little idiot boy, Flop Dugong. My little dumb idiot boy. My little dumb stupid. You haven't crashed into anything yet that's better than Moosebeard? You missed it. We already crashed into a car to the point where some guy on a bike's like, yo, dog, you good? I was like, no. I'm raiding. But welcome, dudes. I hope you guys enjoyed your time over at Troms. If you guys are sticking around, I appreciate it. We're kind of just starting off the time with motor, so it's probably going to be a little quiet for a second, but I do my best to try and communicate, talk to chat, interact as best I can. I'm not the best at it, but I try my best to get to every message as I can. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I can't pay attention to chat. All that beautiful jazz. But how are we all doing today? What's going on? How was your 4th? Your 4th of July? Hope it was great. Going for skip. I went for skip. Yo, J-Star, what's going on? How are you? I have to apologize to Moose Brother on behalf of Troms for his god-awful driving at least 3 times today. To be fair,
We have
the Charger is very, very different from the Taurus. Really different.
I believe attacked officers yesterday and did a lot.
Copy that. Go bust his ass right now.
There's also
Drugs.
another
Back
guy,
here.
but he's
Calling it
pretty
now.
skilled.
Drugs. I saw this on Reddit. Thank God.
One of the white shirt.
I was about to say,
Ferretti, I
if
believe,
there's
2
drugs in
days
here,
ago in
I'm
the lot.
FA quitting, and I'm quitting No Pixel because someone would have called me out for that. That would have been really funny, though.
And be advised, 202 is 13 Bravo on Normandy.
Dispatch 220 76 13 Bravo.
Copy that. I believe that the people who are trespassing might be about to have a fist fight. And there we go.
Ah, fuck.
Sweet. I put all the evidence in the back of your car.
Boss, my favorite cop. You are my favorite,
Investigative
though.
report is up for the arcade scene.
Yo, what's up, Deb? Ah, fuck! Jesus!
10-9 last.
All the evidence, I accidentally put it in the back of your car. I'm gonna go grab it. The arcade.
I'm coming to MRPD. I'm coming to MRPD.
We advise we only have one EMS and they're currently occupied. We may need someone to transport Ripley.
220 is arriving on scene with Ripley. I am on motor. I will not be able to transport Ripley. Do I have a mobile unit that would be able to come grab him if EMS is preoccupied?
Push that button right there next to your badge.
Oh,
that looks nasty.
Okay.
Oh, hey, Fop.
I'm just gonna grab the point of my bone here, and I'm just gonna try to push it
He
into
crashed his
and I'm just
car.
gonna try-
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God, Ripley! No, God!
That was
All right.
nasty.
My leg!
Jesus, Ripley! Oh my God. Okay.
I need you to take the bone and straighten it out. It's I kind of.
Okay.
Can you take it?
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
straight
yeah. Hold on. Don't move. Hold on. I got it.
Okay, I'm all. Yeah, no problem.
Hold on. Just don't move. Hold on. Hold on.
I'm not gonna. I need to set properly though.
I'm gonna grab a small piece of wood here. We're gonna make a splint. I got
It
you.
wasn't Paris, I believe. That they might have put a family on it. Oh, 10,
No, we don't need to
10-4, what?
amputate.
Easier.
It's all right.
Oh my
Hold
God,
on. I got
so
this.
wrong.
All
DDB
right.
advised 1047 Grixie, not sure might be
Amputate.
close to the
Okay, this.
Okay.
Just gotta hold it. Okay.
Listen, Ripley.
77.
Yeah.
I'm gonna place this piece of wood against your leg, and I'm gonna start spinning this around. This is just medical tape. This is gonna hurt like a motherfucker. I'm just letting you know now, okay? Alright,
Don't worry,
you
I'm
ready?
brave. I won't. Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay.
Greatest
day of
my life.
2.
Copy, we only need
One.
10 ATU now,
There
so
we
it's
go.
just
All
delivery.
right. We're just gonna. Oh God, Jesus! It's fine. Good as new. I've never seen a leg look so good in my life. You're okay. You look great.
That sounds like somebody broke a Lincoln log in half.
You're good.
This is so good.
It's fine. You look great. You look good.
I don't know, guys.
All right.
That shit.
Perfect. All right. Ripley, I'm just going to go to movie real quick because it sounds like EMS are preoccupied. I might have to impound my bike. Never mind. We have a mobile unit coming out. Thank God. I'm not even going to move you. All right. You guys all need medical too, though, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
They all did this. I was driving the car to the hospital and they grabbed the wheel and then they turned it.
Oh my God!
Yeah, this is their
Why would they do that?
all of them did it.
Why would
All of them
Chatterbox
did it
do
together.
this?
They all did it together. They're all accomplices.
It
all
was
of them.
Stumbles. He's in the
Yeah,
front.
they all did it. They all did it together. They Stumbles. He dropped the window between us and the back seat, and then the rest of them each had one hand on the wheel. And I said,
My
"Don't you do
God.
it!" And then they
What
turned
the
the wheel.
yuck?
Oh yeah, this is all them. Their fault.
All right, I'll make sure they all get terrorism. It's okay. I'm gonna
Yeah,
go.
they're all
and-
terrorists.
I'm gonna go.
They're all-
There we
They're all
go.
terrorists.
All right, I'm gonna get you to the back of the car. Hey, he's got a splint on his leg. His knee is sticking out. He needs to go to the hospital. Go watch your head, Ripley. Okay.
Okay.
Keep your legs straight out on the back seat. Okay. Just.
Oh yeah, okay, I'll give it.
Okay.
Oh, jeez. Okay, yeah, let's go to the hospital immediately. All right.
Just drive really careful.
Motherfuckers, you.
Hey, be nice.
I'm gonna get my bike impounded here. I'm gonna let the state take it. I'm gonna grab the Charger with the 447s in it.
447s?
Yeah, pretty much all the clowns are in the back of the Charger right now.
Copy. I think the less I know, the better.
It's me. That goes to
Giblets,
All right.
Giblets, I'm gonna come towards the light, Giblets. I miss you
It's
so
gonna be
much.
okay. Thank you
Giblets.
for coming. I appreciate Stonefinger. Don't worry. Listen, I don't want anyone grabbing my fucking steering wheel now, okay? What the hell happened?
Ripley's a psychopath is what happened. He crashed the car. He
Listen.
was gonna flops.
thought he was gonna try and kill us. He was gonna try and kill us. He was gonna take a ramp, and he was
What
like,
do
"You
you
guys are gonna."
mean?
He was like,
He
"You're
was
gonna
gonna
be
ramp
my
the car off
my
the ramp
dummies.
there.
You're my
I don't
crash
think
test
Ripley would
dummies."
do that.
Yeah,
Listen,
yeah,
every time
he
he
did.
turned his lights
and jumped
out
and hurt himself. From EMS.
Listen, his lights were on, and
they weren't.
and you know, I'd like to think that maybe this was maybe an emergency.
Are we looking at
Right.
my
No. It was bound to be an emergency, but like he fucked it up, so we survived. And you gotta tell somebody about this. You gotta believe us. You gotta believe us. Come on, man.
I see what I
ain't
see.
violent.
He's gonna torture us.
We ain't
Well,
violent.
listen,
He's gonna kill us.
Isn't taking down inner corruption within the department like promotable?
Really? I don't think
You could be
Ripley would
sheriff.
ever.
Well,
I don't
we're
think
on
Ripley would ever
previous
do anything
scene.
wrong in
Hey,
that
don't
regard.
you
though.
want to
Come
be?
on.
Come on, man. You can take his job. This could be your call.
Yeah,
More
be honest with
regarding,
me.
Ripley,
What's the
needs to help.
likeliness? What's the likeliness Ripley is in any way, shape, or form corrupt?
97%.
99.5.
Even
Well,
better.
There's like a 0.5% chance that he's not corrupt. I think we're on the 0.5% percentile.
No, definitely not.
I'm thinking there's a possibility. I mean, anything's possible.
I just think that just maybe possibly like that he's definitely bad, and you should please look into it, Flop.
Okay. I mean, I'm sure I could look into it.
He's gonna kill us one day.
Hello.
I'm gonna get those clothes back for this.
All right.
What the yuck?
We didn't do it.
He's gonna kill us. I don't want him to kill us.
Are you helping out? I'm sorry.
I'm helping.
Okay, you help.
Grapeseed Marshall.
He's
Got
an
you.
helper.
Who do I have in my hands? Who is this?
Marshall.
Who is this?
Chatterbox.
Oh my God,
He's the
Chatterbox!
helper,
What happened to you?
Ripley's a psychopath. I hate him.
I told you he was a psychopath.
So what the heck are you gonna do about it? You gonna help me?
I don't think he did it.
Flops, you wanna explain how we went from the arcade that's supposed to be going to the hospital, and we ended up in the Vinewood Hills?
Well, maybe it was just. Maybe it was a sheer accident. You know. An
Right,
accident.
I'm hoping
Maybe it was an. I don't know.
Hey, thank you.
I mean, I'll talk to him, but you know, I wasn't there. I wasn't a witness. We'll get you checked in with medical. Okay, you're okay.
Yeah, check the medical. Get your.
It's okay.
Whoa! What the piece of yuck flop?
Oh look! I got two more in the car.
I didn't see anything.
You didn't see anything. I'm beautiful.
Yeah.
I'm beautiful. I hope Cuties in chat are having a good evening. I hope you're having a great evening. How are you today? Is it Canny or Connie? And is it Cuba or Cuba? Or is it one big word and I'm an idiot? How do I pronounce your name? I hope you're doing amazing today. What's going on? This is good.
It flops.
Hey, buddy. What's going on? What happened?
We were at the arcade, and then the Chang Bang came in and shot everybody down.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Are there any more?
I don't know. You want to check the trunk? All right. All right. We'll get you guys checked in with Kate. All right. We'll figure out what's going on. Hi, Kate. I got another one here who's injured.
Chatterbox went upstairs.
Chatterbox went upstairs. Why you snitting?
That's what I do.
Okay.
Marshall, I'm on your guys' side.
Oh, I got you.
Thank you, Sooty. Don't go to jail.
Units at the hospital, are you all clear?
Yeah. I think so. I don't really know.
So we did get 195 from the incident. Yuri Popoff was GSR positive.
I'm a sleepy Trom's frog that just got left in a raid during a nap. Oh, I got you. Well, welcome. Pronunciation is cooler than violet.
I'll knock you the yuck out, Ripley!
Ripley's still needing a
Yuck you, Ripley!
Oh, hi.
Jesus, get me in this car. Get me out of here. What the hell did you do to the
damn
clouds, Ripley?
I hate them.
I know you hate them, but what happened at the arcade? They all give me the same story.
UC Rancher.
How How did you make it in the Vinewood Hills?
It might be a good idea to have
You know how it is. I was trying to get them to the hospital to try to get their statement, and they are so loud, and I must have gotten confused or distracted by all their yelling, and I must have taken a wrong turn or two. Next thing you know, I look up at them in the Vinewood Hills, and I said, "You clowns need to just." I didn't see. They were getting on my nerves.
Jesus.
So I said, "You clowns, you better leave. You better let me start focusing on what I'm doing, or else I'm gonna lose it here." What did they do? They reached over and they grabbed my steering wheel and they jerked it to the side. And I said, "Whoa!" And I tried to hit the brakes, and the other clown had his foot underneath the brake pedal, so I couldn't press it down. And I said, brace for impact, and I held them all back with my arm.
Oh my god, I wish I knew the full story. We could have just arrested them there. Oh god.
I know. I told them they're all gonna pay. I gave them an opportunity to talk their way out of it, and this is what they did.
That's all good. Listen, we're gonna get them back. Don't worry. Mark my word. Next time some shit goes down, you let me know. I got you.
Absolutely. Yeah, they're all gonna pay. They're all
good. That's what I like to hear. No one messing with the state.
360 is about to start looking for this apartment. I can't mark it. I'm walking up now.
Copy. If I see your tracker stop moving more than 20 seconds, I'll start doing welfare.
Copy that.
Thank you, Irish, for the help. Good to see you.
Oh, good. Good to see you as well.
I need to shower. I'll be back. I got you. Enjoy your shower. Dude, I cleaned up the bathroom.
Dispatch 2K9 back in service. Doctor said my leg's gonna make a full recovery.
I cleaned my bathroom today, but it wasn't just like a pickup and a cleanup. It was like a scrub down, and it felt so good.
The clown incident at the arcade.
Found the property. I'm now entering it.
I love cleaning. Every once in a while, I'm just in the mood to clean. I was so stoked to clean today. My apartment looks livable again, which is great. It was like 8 hours of scrubbing and cleaning. I was
oh my god, he didn't.
reminded today why I loved my Swiffers so much. Swiffers are like one of the best investments ever. They just make life so fucking easy.
613's approaching on Strawberry. There is a motorcycle.
I am hungry.
To the forum area.
Go ahead and roll in. Go ahead and roll in. Make sure I'm safe.
I don't know what I want.
Here. I'm in the
I don't have any. I don't have anything meal prep. What's up, Chelsea? How you doing? 220 Motors back in service. Do you need any assistance, Bloom?
Yes, please. If you could come on down to Forum on the alleyway next to the rec center.
Copy that. I'm on motor. I don't want to make too much noise. If you try to be quiet, do you want me to stay in the vicinity or just come up to scene?
At this point, this bike clocked me already when I was in my coquette, and now I'm in the Ranger. Just fucking get over and make sure I'm safe.
Yay,
Do you require additional? Haver, get on over to Forum.
Flopping a bike again to avoid Pixie. I felt so bad the other day. It was just, oh god, I felt terrible.
You want uniformed, marked units to start rolling in, or just stay on the outskirts?
Yeah, come on in. Come on in.
Forum.
You're near his vehicle now.
I gotta take Pixie. Flop needs the therapy.
I have a suspect in pink and white pants running into a cop.
Yeah, he
Let's turn around, Flop. He's floppy lad. I forget what I was doing, but SOP doesn't allow us to have a second person on the back of the bike, so I had to switch it to a car, and it was just so fun. It was just so perfectly timed, and I was like, oh fuck. 220 is 23 for him. Bloom for motor. Do you want me to stage on for him or on the alley parallel?
You can, as long as y'all are in a clump and y'all are safe and not gonna get fucking shot. I honestly, I can't see what it looks like out there. So use your best judgment. Ripster or Flop, whichever one of you wants to call it any strategical positioning, go for it.
Hey, firm. Can I get just a quick TLDR as to what this is on, or what this is the call for?
We think this guy hit a gun in here. I already haven't found a gun, but I'm just dropping his raid receipt off. I'm about to fuck off.
Ooh, a firm.
So we didn't find the gun?
In terms of strategic, memes aside, just make sure you guys are looking up. I know Inform, these guys like to chill on rooftops.
And they shot us from the rooftops earlier. That's the situation was that we're looking for the gun from.
Ah, hey Firm, I wasn't around for that. 20 motor is gonna stay mobile and circle the area for him and like person.
From the diamond, I'm not seeing anyone on rooftops.
Coming out now.
Hey Firm. All right. Flop desperately needs therapy. Flop just, yeah.
490, I'm gonna stay also.
Mounting up now. If you're on rooftop or something, go ahead and get down. Let's get the fuck out of here. All ready to roll? Anyone not ready to roll? Alright, let's get out of here. Appreciate the backup.
Copy that, Firm. 220's back in service. Good shit.
3710-8.
Yo, what's up, Haven? How you doing today? Hope you're doing well.
Same traffic.
How was your Wednesday going? Thursday going? It's Thursday? Oh my God.
490. Is this big pile of lumber outside the Lucky Plucker? Has that been here a while?
Been there a couple of days.
Fairly new though. Like they've got this entire forest tangle.
Yo, what's going on? How we doing?
Hello,
is this,
officer.
Is this a flop?
Yeah, what's good?
Probably flop.
What's good? What's going on here? You guys doing some renovations? Cutting down some trees?
No, what's up, officer?
Yeah, a little landscaping.
This
This is what 400 grand worth of landscaping looks like.
Damn! Y'all kind of got it going on, don't you? Holy!
Like a tour bus that someone abandoned, and I'm gonna get impounded.
I like seeing Lucky Plucker getting their shit going. This is good.
It's renovation.
I love this renovation though. This is good.
What about the trees on the roof?
PD 311, so an asking
damn.
for an officer regarding
I don't wanna
a
bug you
serial
guys.
killer, I believe.
You guys are holding it down though.
What, you want some food? You hungry?
Honestly, I'm always down for a meal.
Hey, let me give you a little my new menu item. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh, let's hear it. Let's hear it.
It's a hood classic. You know, the struggle meal.
Best food
Huevo
this
con vino.
Ooh, okay.
The best food this side of the
Ooh, this is a try. I am hungry.
Guys, I know it's not everyone's cup of tea.
It's pretty much eggs with like
pass
hot
it on to
dog. You know
whoever
what I'm
is
saying? Like a
fucking
little
serial
struggle
killer.
meal.
Spicy chick.
Yeah.
You
Just taking a report. That's all it is.
Listen, okay, Cletus. You have this. I trained you for this, okay?
Otherwise,
you
I will
should
come
know
fucking assign a 10 unit.
No, but what about the new?
Sorry, I was talking to a bunch of people at Lucky Plucker. 220's en route. I will gladly take that.
Appreciate it, Bob. 202 K9 1076 1037 CB Road.
So chicken and waffle.
Okay.
360 Evans processing and probably Warren riding. 7.
Scully, are you on radio?
Yeah, sorry. Were you just talking about that 311?
Yeah, Firm. If you want to take the report, I'll be there to ask questions if you want to go with me.
They're
Sure.
currently at Denmark PD.
So I know what I'm glad to see that she's not kidnapped. I know. I'll show you the report that I took earlier.
All right, cool. I don't know where to park.
Just waiting in the lobby for you.
Chat, you want to go look at a serial killer? Actually, I'm gonna park up here. Yo, what's up, Tofu? How you doing?
All right. So, if you want.
Hi.
Yes.
How are you?
Can we help you?
Yeah. I'm here in the honor of Crackhead United organization. We're here to help the homeless population in the crack epidemic that is currently on a rise in this city of Los Santos. You know, over 10,000 homeless people are currently living underneath bridges, cars, or even worse, sewer drains, and having to live off their own piss and shit in order to survive.
Oh my God.
For only $5,000, you'll be able to save up to 1,000 different homeless individuals to feed them up to for up to a week, and then give them the medical insurance that they need.
Where is this money going?
It's going to the homeless population. You know, all the homeless individuals that live underneath the
How
bridge
do
over
homeless
there.
people buy their drugs? In terms of the crack epidemic that you're talking about? Okay.
You said
probably
what?
cash, right? Sounds like cash. Why am I going to give you $5,000 in cash when you tell me that there's a crack epidemic?
It's not cash. We accept check, wire transfer, bank. That way, there's always a trail as far as where the money goes. I'm not using it to buy crack. I'm using it to save the world and the homeless population in this city. It's a real problem.
Okay.
I'm here for a good cause.
I'm going to grab you your money, okay?
Okay.
What is your name? Actually, can I see your ID? Because I'm going to be honest with you, okay? I find out that this money goes anywhere, okay?
I don't have an ID on me, but I'm Carl Dick and stuff.
Your name is what?
Carl Dick and stuff.
Well, good to meet you.
You can look me up in the records.
Good to meet you, Mr. Dick and stuff. I'm gonna.
Nice to meet you. What's your name, Mr. Ranger?
Flop through God.
Flop to God.
Yeah, that's me. I'm gonna go grab your money. I have another call that I need to assist with real quick inside as well. But I'm gonna go grab you your money real quick, okay?
Up here. I'll watch for a few
All
minutes
right.
and see if
Go
there's
and stay
any
here.
transactions still happening.
Let's go. Give me 2 seconds, and I'll be right here
Yep.
to help out.
We'll wait for you.
Okay. Honestly, it's very. I feel like this is very on par for Flop to give a crackhead cash so that he could.
1037 Vespucci Canal area.
We're gonna lie to him and see what happens. Let's see.
416, show me operating under 450, 10-8.
Roger that, train 10-8, 1938.
Dispatch 10-8 from impounding all these illegal vehicles at Alta Street.
Alrighty, so I got bad news. I only had 4,700 that I'm able to spare right now, but hopefully that'll be good enough.
That's okay. That'll still be able to take care of up to 900 different homeless individuals and give them not only the food for a week's supply, but it will also give them the medical insurance that they need to go get help for the crack epidemic.
Okay. Well, I'm glad I'm able to help out with the crack epidemic. If you I guess need anything, you know, we're here usually pretty often. But
Okay.
yeah.
And make sure you let your officers know if you can gather like a, you know, a fund from the PD district. That'll look very good when it comes down to donation time and ending your taxes.
Okay. Well, I will. I'll talk to my boss and see if we can work something out. I can't promise anything, but we'll do what we can.
Okay.
499-76.
Alrighty.
You have a good day, Ranger. Good luck at eating.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for helping the homeless and Crackhead United.
Absolutely, sir. You take care. Good luck with your crack. I think I just gave a crackhead $4,700 to go buy more crack. I'm not entirely sure.
I'm pretty sure that's what you did.
Additionally, have another 99 on base
I
here for
can
an
guarantee you that's what you did because he comes in on OD.
En route to the A booth.
Did I just kill a guy?
Every week.
He didn't tell me it was for homeless people.
Depends on if he makes it to the hospital.
Copy them.
He told me he was going to save 900 and something people with the money I just gave him, though. No. How you doing, Miss Harper?
Been better, been worse. How about you?
Living the dream, as they say, I guess.
That's the way.
Actually, I'm going to go impound my bike, and I'm going to go change to something a little bit more presentable than a bunch of leather. Jesus, this bike fucking scuffed out. Oh, wait, no, that was it. Oh, God, it's the first time I've seen Flop with the white hair and the hat. Ooh. All right.
Flop, how about you? I've been dealing with this stuff for weeks now, and today I thought, if you don't mind taking her statement, maybe just some fresh eyes and ears and stuff might be
Sure.
good for things, right?
Sure. Let me go and grab my notepad real quick. Bear with me for just a second.
Oh, good. Did you want to do this in the room or just down here?
Would you feel more comfortable doing it in a room or just doing it maybe out of the lobby?
I mean, honestly, I don't care. I'm
Okay.
fine with doing it here.
Understood. I'm perfectly okay with doing this here as well, as long as you are. If people start coming in, we'll shimmy inside, but we should be all right. So, Miss Harper, could you just show me your ID real quick?
Yeah.
All right. I'm a little unknown as to what's necessarily going on, but if you could just do me a favor, kind of fill me up to speed, and just, or you know what? Don't even fill me up to speed. Maybe it's better that I don't know what this is about. Maybe I'll ask different questions.
Go ahead and
Okay,
just let us know
then.
why you're making the report today.
Well, I was taking a fellow doctor over to my house to show them how I decorated it. And when I went into my bedroom, there was a bloody knife on the pillow. And I have a bunch of messages from the other people living at the place asking if I'm alive.
Okay. Who was asking if you were alive?
Avery, I think last name is Stone, and Serotonin.
And who? Sorry.
Serotonin. Psychiatrist.
They both also live at the same residence.
Gotcha. Why would they be asking about your well-being? Did they happen to see the knife first or something?
I don't know.
I can answer that. They did.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I got a 911 directing me to a quote-unquote gift left at Sydney Harper's residence. When I arrived, Avery was already there because it's her house as well. And we found some things there.
Gotcha. Okay. So I guess moving past that, did you happen to receive any phone calls or any suspicious text messages or anything that would have led you to believe what the fuck am I asking? Were you informed by your
phone calls from unknown number?
What's up?
I have no phone calls or missed messages from anyone that I don't know. I had no heads up.
All right.
Okay. And I'm assuming we've recovered the knife.
I guess we forgot to grab that specifically. I'll make sure it's recovered. I've recovered the remainder of the evidence from the scene. We just didn't clear away every trace.
Okay. Okay. Miss Harper, are there any other notes or concerns or any other pieces of information that you think would be prudent right now for us to know? Or is it more or less just the knife?
It depends on if you want me to tell you stuff that happened prior, or if you just want this to be this specific.
I mean, honestly, any information would be helpful. Anything you haven't disclosed to police could help aid in an investigation, and without that information could be the difference between finding said person and not finding said person. So if there's anything that you haven't brought up to an officer yet, feel free to bring it up. If you've already brought it up and it's already been like recollected and noted, it's probably okay to pass by it.
Yeah, it should already be noted.
Okay. All good. Well, then in that case, I got your statement. I think all is good. If anything else comes up, please let an officer know. I would suggest a couple things for you. Number one, make sure your roommates and yourself, or anyone that's living under that roof, is double checking that that door is locked. If this becomes a consistent thing, if it were me personally, I would personally find a new place to be staying, at least for a little bit until things slow down. I want to do the best that I can to try and defend, obviously, yourself. And I can't hold your hand through it, but if the least I can do is guide you in ways to protect yourself, let this maybe be a step one to try and avoid this going anywhere in a direction that we don't want it to going. Obviously, make sure you're not being followed, stuff like that. It sounds like this person is letting you know that they know where you sleep at night. Just off the information I have. Any of that... Sorry?
Sorry, I was wondering if I could shed some light on some of this and then ask a few questions myself.
Oh, yeah, sure.
All right. So my understanding is that this is the same person who has been watching doctors at the hospital, planting the cameras, and I'm assuming you're aware of that stuff, right?
Very.
Aye. It is my understanding that they are very interested in Perry Watson. And am I right in assuming that you two
Hi,
are
chat.
very close?
What's up, Amanda?
Very good friends at the very least.
Extremely.
All right. There was a note left at the scene, and it was from the killer who has given themselves a name now. It said, "Dr. Harper, let me have Watson." And not much else. Another question I have, is there any particular significance to your earring, the one that you're wearing right now?
No, I just bought it yesterday.
Just a piece of jewelry. No, you're not known for wearing it or anything like that? Sorry, was that a no?
I'm not. I don't wear it. It's
okay.
This is like the first time.
No, that's fine. Obviously, there's no guarantees. We're still like trying to figure this person out and trying to do our best to catch them. So we don't know exactly everything that's going on right now. I don't think you're specifically being hunted, but I'd like you to, of course, remain vigilant regardless, which I'm sure that you're doing.
Trying to, yeah.
Like I've said
only
before.
So careful you can be before.
Yeah. Like I said before, the concern right now is to obviously have preventative care in place. Like said, I cannot hold hands, and no officer would be able to, monitor you 24/7. So I just ask that you try and take any precautionary measures that you can within reason to minimize any points of contact with this person.
And of course, if you happen to notice anything suspicious or even think that you witnessed an individual who you think has been lurking about the hospital, please get a hold of an officer immediately. Myself, you can contact me directly on my phone, or any other officer that you know has worked on this case would probably just be the best because they'd have a wee bit more knowledge into what's going on.
I do have a question.
Aye, of course.
I've met them in person before. I've spoken with. If I know it's them, can I defend myself?
You cannot attack them without them having done something to you, but if you believe yourself to be in immediate danger, as in like there's threats and they are able to follow through on that, then yes, you are able to defend yourself. But it's the same self-defense as applies, you know, to any situation.
The better way of explaining this is just follow, stand your ground. Pretty much, in other words, if under any circumstance, the way stand your ground is written is if you're in a position where you're able to vacate a situation, in other words, you have an out in order to leave, it is encouraged that you try and leave. You try and call 911. If you are unable to leave that situation, or you're unable to leave where you are, and you are unable to contact 911 and you feel your life is in immediate and direct danger, you have the legal right to defend yourself according to stand your ground.
Mm-hmm.
As long as you follow stand your ground, I have no reason to believe otherwise that anything else will be going on. If this person happens to walk by you and you see them, you can't just, you know, put two in the back of their head and call it a day. You know what I mean? So just make sure that you're following the constraints of the law and you're not putting yourself in immediate danger.
Aye.
Mm-hmm.
No, I would very much encourage yourself to remain, you know, legally armed. And be prepared to defend
Legally armed, as opposed to what? Give me an AK.
Dangerous.
Let's go kill a serial killer, chat.
More well-known individuals in the city.
What's the name they gave themselves?
Fate.
And that's why you thought the earring.
They frequently reference rolling dice and games when they speak with me. Aye, that's why I asked about the earring.
Oh, little dice on the earring. Little.
I might have to get some new earring.
Yeah, I'd be safe. I'd probably do that.
Understandable. Aye.
Alrighty. Well, I appreciate your time.
Absolutely. My pleasure.
Obviously, we can't go into all details involved in investigations like this, but I am keen on trying to help people be as safe as possible. So if there's something that we believe that, you know, helps keep you safer, we'll of course try and let you know, right?
I appreciate that.
Yeah, of course, not a problem. If you need anything, feel free to contact and we'll do our best to be there as quick as possible.
Here's my phone number. I usually have a posting up in the yellow pages too on when I'm around.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm easy to find.
Alrighty. Awesome.
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 Well, if you need anything,
thank you.
Go ahead and contact, all right?
Will do.
Stay safe.
Take care.
Do you want to fill out the report because you have more understanding? I have the statement for you.
You could just put a statement in the report from earlier today, which is going to be report 86547. And you can see what she walked in on. This is that same like Monopoly killer that we've been dealing with for the past like week and a half now.
I got you.
Mm-hmm. And if you want to know more about the general investigation, I think it'll be cold.
I do know this Monopoly killer. I'm a little caught up with it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm more caught up with it than I realized, but yeah, I think I have a good understanding.
Alright, so like just a real short TLDR, as that they have been attacking and killing locals in the Polito area. But they have been stalking and threatening doctors and myself. And they have
The
said that
Polito
they
area?
want. Yes, Polito. They've. I have had to go deal with 2 scenes of murdered locals up there with my name spelled out in their blood over the past week.
Like Polito?
Polito right in front of the barbershop, and then another one between the beach and Polito Promenade.
Do you know who this person is by chance?
We don't know. I've got a very good suspicion on who this individual is, but they are a ghost. There's no actual information. I can let's go to MCO room and we can talk about like my suspicions.
Yeah, I kind of want to hear your suspicions. I just dealt with the situation not long ago, so I kind of want to hear this. Could you imagine? There's no way. All right, what's up?
Okay, so the first time I encountered this person and their handiwork was not this Saturday, but the last one, where they called me and they said, roll the dice, it's paradise. If you know what that means, you'll know what to stay away from. And that's pretty much all they'd say. I said, that's not very clear. For a while, we did think it had something to do with what Sweets is dealing with the casino and stuff like that, and the races on Sanguine. It does not, as far as we can tell. It just happened to be coincidence that those things all started on the same day. They were mad at me for saying that wasn't clear, so they said, give me 10 minutes, I'll make it more clear. Not too long after, I got another call saying, since you're so focused on truth and justice, you can check Polito. Went up there was a brutal murder scene in front of the barbershop. 2 locals were murdered, had their organs removed. Lewis Brixton and I documented the scene, and then we received another call directing us to the Up and Adam just down the road.
Yo, Corona, thank you so much. I
station,
appreciate
the
you.
dumpsters behind where
Thank you.
there
Can we get some
was
hearts
a
in
jar
chat,
of
please, for Corona?
organs
I think
from
I
the
missed another
victims,
resub.
and
I don't remember. Did I?
picture
Anonymous
of
with the
us
gifted sub to
standing there
Mad
addressing the
welcome.
scene.
Anonymous,
So
thank you for the
this
gifted
person
sub. Appreciate you.
has done this multiple times, is to go and lurk and watch us as we address the scenes that they direct us to. Brixton started driving around because he figured, all right, they're probably out there watching us right now. And as we did that, we encountered a lone individual riding along the railroad tracks on a scooter, a rented scooter. We stopped her, identified her because she was riding on the tracks. She spoke with a very distinctive low voice that had a Southern American accent with a twang of like a British accent at the end of it, which has been described by multiple people who have been contacted by the unknown number caller. This person is named Dee Asmo. She does not have any vehicles. She does not have any residence other than the apartments. There is no information about her at all. But that is my prime suspect. Sydney has described meeting somebody lurking around a hospital when the cameras were being put up who has the same accent described. It's a woman. And the footprints left at the scenes, 3 of them now, have been very small and consistent with a woman. The only descriptor I can offer is that at the time that I met her, she had dark blue hair that was long. The other time she's been described as being dressed all